This is Robert Evers Electric Gates and Fencing. We are putting together a 20-foot, 6-foot high chain link cantilever gate. And what we're doing here is taking a piece of 2.5-inch galvanized Schedule 40, fresh galvanized Schedule 40 pipe, and make it from 24 foot to 31 foot to make the cantilever gate a full 31 foot long for a 20-foot opening. And what he's doing now is cleaning his welding cup out and putting it together so it can have good welds. And we use a MIG gun 250 miller with 50% argon or whatever percent it is, 75%, excuse me, 75%. Put the bubble about 40, about halfway is what you want.
Alright, ready?
And we are commenced to welding. Just put a tack now. Always make sure when you fitting pipe is you tack one side and then tack 3 sides. Go ahead, tack it like this. It's still, it's perfect, there's nothing wrong with it. Keep the pipe still and tack one side. This pass of welding is called a root pass. And sometimes it's all you need in welding on a piece of pipe like this. You can probably notice that the pipe has been beveled. We used a grinder to bevel that. Sorry I didn't take a video of that. It's just pretty common sense if you know how to cut pipe.
How you like our Evers jack stands we made? These right here are patent pending jack stands.
They are nice jack stands. It's a primitive jack stand. It's called primitive. This is what kind of work that I do and Evers Fencing does, is primitive work. And you got to make things to make it work easier for you. And see how straight that pipe is? And if you look at the very end of the pipe, there's a dog leg. And you take that dog leg and you twist it out, up into the gate from the bottom whenever you put your gate together. And I'll show you that now. Now he's tacking the bottom side of the gate of the weld.
Damn fucking flat right away.
Watch your language. Now he's doing a good solid tack. Now you hear that how long he tacked that? That's what it takes to keep metal together. So anything less than that, it's not tacked together. Heating and beating standards.
I'm heating. He's behind. I'm heating. He's the beat.
All right, here we go. Now, are you going to weld?
Yeah.
Now he's going to commence to welding.
First thing I'm going to do is put in the root pass. That's your first pass for penetration. Then the next pass I'm going to put is going to be a filler pass. And if it calls for it, if I flush it out, flushing means whenever I take that metal and bring it flush to the outside of the pipe. Now, if it's flush after my filler pass, I won't put another pass on it. But I might think about putting the cap on it, 2-stringer cap. 2 stringers means it's going to have 2 weld beads right across the top. That gives it a little bit extra more strength. Well, here we go. And whenever you put in a root pass, you got to quarter it out. You got to put 4 tacks in there, and then you quarter the tacks out. You quarter the welds out, so that way it won't have no bow in it or no dog leg.
Never ever look at a weld without a shield and without a good lens. Never. I've been welding galvanized pipes, carbon steel, aluminum, etc., nickel, Been around a lot of things, welding side plants, inside out, upside down, containers, waste management trucks, semi trucks, welded on a lot of different other things. Always have a hood down and always have the gear to protect your skin from getting burnt. And if you don't do this, you're just not too smart and not too bright. Sorry, you don't make the cut. Now, let's look at this root pass he just did.
I ain't finished yet, still got one more little.
He still got a little bit more to go. Go ahead, commence. Another thing, I'm scared I might burn my camera lens up because this is an experiment with welding videos with my phone because I've never done it before. All right, now he's just did a root pass. Let me zoom in like I should. Now, that's what a root pass looks like after you weld galvanized pipe.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put two welds, one from center out, and I'm putting one more right there to give it more strength.
Center of it and out on both sides. Go ahead.
First thing first.
Pause.